Today I thought of telling you a story of Haridwar. Haridwar is a beautiful ancient place, and I also have a lot of beautiful memories with Haridwar. First time when I left the house, straight I landed in Haridwar only. I landed in Haridwar only, the same railway station. Just outside this railway station, there is a Shiva sitting with 4 hands. He will be pouring water on himself. He will be pouring water on himself. When I landed in Haridwar, such a deep, high energy, I thought I should go and sit in one corner somewhere and get lost in Samadhi. The moment I saw that there is a statue in the railway station, just outside the railway station here in the Haridwar, the Shiva statue pouring water on himself. I was surprised. Why did he pour water on himself? Why is he pouring water on himself? Then I thought, oh, he also must be having like me, the burning sensation all over the body. So he is cooling himself, pouring water on himself. Later on I read the story of Shiva and it was true. The Shiva's tapas became too much. It started burning the whole world. That's why he started pouring water on himself and started cooling himself. Anyhow, then I went and spent a lot of time in the banks of Ganges near area Kankal. 3 times I came to Haridwar in my wandering. All the 3 times I stayed there only. And I should tell you some stories, real nice stories happened in and around Haridwar. Not only the Puranic stories, stories which is related to my own life. What all happened in and around the area of Haridwar. Daksha temple and Chandi temple. There are 2 important temples in Haridwar, and that itself will take whole day. Daksha temple and Chandi temple. And by evening there is a beautiful Ganga Arathi which is going on. You see, be very clear, this is the one ritual which has got a record of 1200 years. Please understand, in India there are 3 temples which has got a record. Means every day after that puja is done, that priest will come and sign a record. Sign a record. In 3 places they have records. One is Sringeri temple, another one is Rameshwaram temple, third one is this Ganga Arathi in Haridwar. 1200 years of unbroken record they are having. Huge palm leaves. Every day after the puja is done, that priest will come and write that date and his name and the salary he was given for performing that day worship and that tithi, that all those things, and sign a record, signature. So the signed record is available for last 1200 years. 1200 years of unbroken ceremony. You can't imagine how many hindrances would have come when the Mughal invasion or the cultural invasion. So many invasions, so many disturbances. They say, even when this kind of natural problems or natural calamities or unnatural calamities, anything happens, secretly that priest will go and stand in one corner and finish the ritual and go and sign. It was not broken for last 1200 years. They have record, means the signed record they have for last 1200 years. Sringeri temple they have a record of 1000 years, 1000 years. Rameshwaram temple they have record of 1400 years. 1400 years they have a written record. Every day that it is called Amina. Amina records maybe like an accountant. That is the word. Court record person is called Amina. That's what. The recorder or the person who records is called Amina. The Amina report. It is called Amina report. In Rameshwaram temple, they have the Amina report of 1400 years unbroken. Not a single day they missed. Can you, one thing, understand? For 1000 years, if something has to be done continuously, means that culture or the country, how much of spirit or excitement or passion for that ceremony or that ritual or for that ceremony or for that happening, how much of excitement and passion should have been infused into that human beings. See, the one thing, you getting inspired and retaining that inspiration for next 10 years itself is a big job. And you not losing the inspiration is the first thing. Second thing, reproducing the same amount of inspiration in the next person. Third thing, that person not losing the inspiration which you reproduced and he maintaining the inspiration. And the fourth thing, he reproducing the inspiration into the next generation. See the amazing job done by these guys. 1200 years they were able to keep that inspiration alive. Then what kind of the research and development would have went through behind the whole process? Let me tell you one important thing. There is a temple in Srirangam. Srirangam is a place in Tamil Nadu. The temple, it's a totally 103 acre built up area. 103 acre built up area. The temple. They took 700 years to finish the temple. Please understand, they took 700 years to finish the temple. First day when they did the foundation stone ceremony of the temple, that day itself they had the master plan. For 700 years that master plan was understood, digested, reproduced and transferred without any computer or mechanism. These guys, just by orally talking, just by oral conviction, the whole master plan was created, understood by the chief person. 700 years, nobody can be alive. It is not built by a single person. Usually 30 years is the time one person will be active and working. So in 100 years, 3 stapadis will change. Because more than 30 years you can't be alive without retiring, especially in when you work on the stone. Because working on the stone creates the heat in the body. Next thing, it will block your lungs, because constantly the powder, stone powder will go and settle into the lungs. So naturally you will die because of the lungs problem. Anybody who works on the stone, lifespan is very low, because constantly that the stone powder will go into your nose. 30 years is the maximum time a person can work on stones. So anybody, the whole temple is built in stones. Anybody who is a stapadi can be alive only 30 years, the stone worker. So 100 years, 3 generation, means 3 stapadi will change. 700 into 3, 700, 7 into 3, how many? 21 stapadis, chief stapadis, should digest that whole scene, the whole work, and in its full dimension, digest, have inspiration to finish the project. Understand? 21 chief fellows should be inspired, passionate, aggressive to complete the project, knowing that they will not be able to see the project. If you know, you will be able to see it in full form and enjoy, you will do it. Knowing that they will not be able to see the final version, 21 fellows should be able to digest the plan, should be passionate enough to work for it, should be passionate enough to dedicate the life. All I am talking is only about chiefs. How many thousands of people are inspired to work, we don't know. And the kings who are supporting 700 years constantly that place should be ruled by a king, or that person who rules that king should be inspired about this ideology. He should not become an atheist, or he should not think, why unnecessary temple, forget about it, let's do some other project. Or he should not think, what is there in the temple? Our body is the temple, God is inside. He can go into any sidetrack, no doubt. For 700 years, that guy should be kept inspired with this ideology, constantly to complete the project. Complete the project. See the amazing energy, time, manpower, machine power. No machine power, because there was no machineries. There is a sloka in the Bhagavata. It says, whenever you don't have air only, you need a fan. When you have a cool breeze, you don't need a fan. Like that, whenever you don't have a master only, you need your own meditation, tapas or penance. When you have a master, he is like a cool breeze. Just open the door, let the breeze in. You don't need to have your hand fan or anything. You don't need to do any tapas. Then the disciple is asking, oh, if we have a master, then we don't need to do anything at all. Then we don't need to meditate at all. Then Vyasa replies, no, you can meditate so that you will understand the difficulties master went through. So that you will have that more devotion and respect for the master. When you meditate, when you try by yourself, you will have the tremendous gratitude and feeling, respect for the master. God, only when I try, I understand what you must have gone through or what you have done. Same way, only when I started building a temple, in Bididi we have started building a temple. The work has started. Only when, it's not a big temple, just a very small, total built up area is 20,000 square feet. Just 20,000 square feet, nothing more. In India, this is the smallest temple, nobody will even care. In India, less than 20 acres, we don't call that as a temple. Of course, the Himalayas temples are all not, they are small, that is different. If you see South Indian temples, you will understand. Here they can't build more than that. There is no place, first of all. There is no place. Anyhow, such a small temple, only when we started this work, I understood. Actually, the temple is going to have only 4 stone pillars. Our Bididi temple. Just 4 stone pillars. For that itself, how much of energy, time, money it is taking, we are shocked. The Arunachal, my native place, that village temple has got 8,000 pillars. 8,000 pillars. We are creating a temple only with 4 pillars. Only 4 stone pillars. Yes, 4, correct. Only 4 stone pillars. All other pillars are RCC. Stone pillar is just 4 pillars. The Tiruvannamalai temple, my native place temple, 8,000 stone pillar. And I can never imagine 8,000 stone pillar. How much of inspiration, huge, whole country would have been inspired by that ideology. Whole country would have fantasized about the temple. Whole country would have visualized about that project. Whole country would have put their heart and soul into that project.
I trust in you, 'cause you know it's best for me to lead a blissful life, a life with no more strife. I can't believe the things I do just to spend a little time with you. Nothing will compare. I know you will take care.
You're always showing us compassion. Your love is endless like an ocean. Nithyananda, Nithyananda. My life's become a meditation. Ever since we had a deep connection. Nithyananda.